So welcome to this session. Today we want to look at a biogas system from dairy system unit. This is a biogas system, and it has several stages before you get the real gas for domestic use, that is for cooking, warming, water and other kitchen utilities in terms of energy. There's a process. We start with this stage where we mix. This is a mixing tank. In this tank we have a cylinder which is basically cylindrical. We have an inlet pipe, and this inlet pipe allows for us to have the mixture, which is the material for the raw material for biogas, to be slotted into the fermentation tank. So what we do here, we put raw material, and the raw material is actually cow dung. It can be pigs, it can be from material waste from chicken, goat, and we put to 3/4 or half of this tank. It can be accumulated for a whole day or one time. We mix with water until it's a thick solution that is not very soft but not very hard, and then we open this pipe here is covering the inlet, and once we open this material, which is in thick liquid form from the dairy unit that we have mixed with water, goes into an underground fermentation tank. Fermentation tank is actually beneath this area. It's not visible. It's a big tank. It's 40,000 liters, which is about 4 cubic meter of volume. And here we have a previous overflow tank, which we've just repurposed for something else. And I'm going to explain what is inside here in terms of piping. And underneath in the fermentation tank, we have a chamber that is designed in such a way that the slurry, which is the mixture of cow dung and water, ferments over a few hours to several days, between a few hours to several days. During that fermentation, there is an upper chamber that is designed to actually bring out gas, and that gas comes from that pipe. It goes in and exits this area, and is taken all the way, and the piping is actually rerouted, and there it is. It's routed into the building, and is connected to cooking areas, cooking units. We have this system can support up to 4. Right now we're using 2 burning units. Over here is what we call overflow. This is an overflow tank, and right now it's already filled to the brim. What happens is that during the gas fermentation in the underground, this area here, underground, the fermentation, we have 2 products. One is the gas that we've seen. The other one is the overflow material. This overflow is fermented, and it has actually expunged the necessary gases that form the biogas that we use for burning. And what is coming out here is actually another kind of slurry. This slurry is actually ready for using on the crops. The fermentation has taken place, conversions and bacteria have worked on a number of substances inside the solution, inside the mixture underground, and it comes out from an inlet or an outlet that is below this tank, not very far below, but it's about 1.5 to 2 meters deep. And that overflow from the underground pops out, and when it pops out, we have an overflow for storage, and we store it here. So every time there's an overflow, it's a 24/7 process. We have the storage here. We intend to increase this storage to the rest of the space so that we can have more material, and the amount of overflow we get depends on how much we are fed from the entry point and how many cows, for instance, or animals are giving us the raw materials. So this overflow usually is very safe for crops in terms of most of the harmful pathogens have been neutralized, and the crop nutrition is actually available within the substance, the overflow slurry. And when we use it for vegetables, for maize, as you can see, we have maize that's growing just next to this. We have applied manure on this. We apply on avocados, we apply on bananas, and we are able to get good nutrition. And usually you don't have to apply chemical fertilizers for that. So this is the first stage which I've shown. The next stage in the next session is to demonstrate or to show how we collect the raw material, the cow dung and other inputs, and how we use the gas in the cooking and in the kitchen area, and even the places where we warm the water. Thank you for viewing, and see you next time.